On Sunday morning, October 19, 2025, four masked thieves broke into the Louvre Museum in Paris and stole 8 pieces of French crown jewels. The whole thing took just 7 minutes, and it happened while the museum was open. These jewels weren't just expensive, they were part of French history. Some were gifts from Napoleon. Others came from royal families. Experts called them inestimable. You can't replace them. The worst part is, this didn't have to happen. The Louvre had been warned for years. Security was weak, staff numbers were low, and nothing was done. Welcome to The Real Central. I'm your host, Josh Gultam, and in this channel, we talk about a lot of interesting and fascinating stories happening all around the world. We invite you to see more of our stories and hope you guys can enjoy. If you like it, please subscribe, and thank you so much, guys. Let's continue to the video. At 9:34 a.m., two guys pull up in a white truck with a lift. They're wearing construction vests, set out some cones. It looked like a routine job, but the lift takes them to a second-floor window, the Apollo Gallery. Inside is where the French crown jewels are kept. One of them takes out a battery-powered grinder, cuts through the window. At 9:37, the alarm goes off. No response. They climb in with no guns, just noise, enough to scare people away. The museum already had over 2,000 visitors inside. 4 minutes later, they've smashed 2 display cases, grabbed what they came for, and they're gone. By 9:38 a.m., they were out, tried to burn the truck, failed, and escaped on Yamaha T-Max 560 CEC, fast bikes that can hit 160 kilometers per hour. 2 accomplices were already waiting, and they took off heading east along the Seine. It was still rush hour, traffic was heavy, and police couldn't close bridges fast enough. That gave them a clean shot to escape before the area was sealed. Investigators believe they crossed either Pont des Souliers or Pont du Carrousel, where one of their yellow vests was later found. From there, they entered the A6 autoroute heading southeast toward Lyon. CCTV shows them taking that route, but once on the highway, they vanished. One scooter was later found and abandoned, likely swapped out to avoid being traced. Some believe the gang may have split up right after. One group could have gone north toward train stations like Gare du Nord, while others headed west or south. If the jewels were split, it would make them even harder to track. Lyon could have been a pit stop or just a distraction. Experts say the real target might have been Belgium, especially Antwerp, a global hub for off-the-books diamond sales. If the pieces were already broken down and sold there, they're likely gone for good. Police started picking up what they left behind: 2 grinders, a blowtorch, gloves, a walkie-talkie, gas, and a vest. They also found the truck and one of the scooters. Both had license plates. Surveillance footage caught part of one thief's face when his mask slipped. They also pulled a fingerprint off the vest. The investigation now has 60 officers and art crime experts on it. The items came from 3 royal collections. First, Empress Marie-Louise, Napoleon's second wife. Her emerald necklace had 32 emeralds and over 1,100 diamonds, made in 1810 as a wedding gift. Matching earrings were also taken. Next, Queen Marie-Amélie and Queen Hortense. The thieves took a sapphire tiara, a matching necklace, and 1 earring. Some of these stones might have belonged to Marie Antoinette. Third, Empress Eugénie. They took a brooch with 94 diamonds, including rare Mazarin stones from the 1600s, a massive diamond bow brooch, and a diadem with 2,000 diamonds and over 200 pearls. So far, only 2 pieces have been recovered. One was the damaged crown dropped during the escape. The other one was an earring that was left behind. Experts said if these jewels get broken up and sold as parts, their historical value disappears. The tiara, for example, has removable sections, easy to separate, easy to sell. One historian warned that the emerald necklace may include stones that link to Marie Antoinette. If they hit the black market, they're gone for good. The Denon wing, where this happened, had 1 out of 3 rooms with no cameras. Another wing is worse. 75% of the rooms weren't monitored at all. The Apollo Gallery had weak windows, no bars, and nothing to stop a truck from pulling up right outside. A memo in 2023 warned about all this. It was ignored. Budget issues, Meanwhile, the museum had been losing staff for years. Security jobs were cut, and in June 2025, Louvre workers went on strike, said the museum was too crowded, too understaffed, and unsafe, and no one listened. No arrests yet, but police think it's a professional group, possibly linked to a Balkan crime network. These are organized gangs from Eastern Europe, known for pulling off some of the biggest jewel heists in modern history. They've hit high-end stores and museums in over 30 countries, stealing hundreds of millions in diamonds and royal artifacts. And now, they're checking reports of a drone used to scout the building before the hit. Interpol listed the stolen jewels in its global database. President Macron called it an attack on our history. The political fallout was instant. Opponents blamed the government. Far-right leaders said it showed how weak the system is. Public criticism surged after the heist. Many Parisians said the government failed to protect cultural sites. The Louvre closed for 3 days. Tourists were left outside. Inside, security teams started emergency checks. Right after the robbery, the government approved 50 million euro for emergency upgrades. AI cameras, stronger windows, more surveillance. Everything should be done by March 2026. But critics says, why now? The budget was always there. They just didn't use it. If you like this video and want to see more deep dives into more unique content, don't forget to subscribe. We've got more coming sooner or later. I'm your host, Josh Gultam. Thank you so much guys for watching. Goodbye.